Modern agriculture operates on a cycle of buying synthetic fertilizers derived from fossil fuels and applying them to depleted, lifeless dirt. This rigid, extraction-based loop requires farmers to rent fertility year after year. Standard organic farming often mimics this failure through input substitution. Swapping chemical nitrogen for organic nitrogen fails to repair the underlying biological engine. Treating symptoms with purchased inputs creates a corrupted operating system that drains a farmer's wealth while the soil steadily dies. Reversing this requires a shift from buying inputs to programming the soil. High-bricks natural farming introduces the biological operating system, or the BOSS. This framework replaces chemical force with precision biology, using a specific microbial curriculum to manage the land. The BOSS achieves total plant immunity by turning the farmer into a biological coder. To install this system, we distinguish the universal wireframe of nature from the local GUI, or graphical user interface. The wireframe represents universal biological laws, while the GUI is the local application of those laws on a specific farm. Traditional Asian natural farming utilizes imported rice as its GUI. In Western environments, relying on rice is carbon-heavy and misaligned with local soil biomes. The One Potato Revolution updates the Western interface by using boiled waste potatoes to fuel the indigenous microbial network instead. Using a native starch like the potato translates universal biological code into a localized language that native soil fungi can immediately process. Simply adding raw potatoes to soil is inefficient. Without intervention, complex starch chains undergo entropic, chaotic decay rather than generating usable biological fuel. We resolve this using Nuruk, a wild fungal consortium. Nuruk triggers high-precision digestion, moving the system away from passive rotting. Fungal enzymes act like molecular scissors, unzipping complex potato starches into simple, highly available sugars. These unzipped sugars drop into the soil matrix as high-octane fuel that rapidly activates dormant microbes. This pre-digestion provides the exact biochemical fuel required to boot up the farm's microbial army, eliminating the energy loss inherent in traditional composting. With the fuel ready, we boot up the biological hardware, purple non-sulfur bacteria, or PNSB. We call this the purple engine. PNSB acts as an external digestive system, consuming glucose and atmospheric nitrogen to forge structural amino acid chains. This bypasses chemical bottlenecks, delivering amino acids directly to root receptors. Direct delivery of these building blocks saves the plant the 16% of photosynthetic energy it would normally spend converting raw soil nitrates. The purple engine closes the nitrogen loop. Manufacturing nitrogen on-site renders purchased chemical bags obsolete. The plant reinvests this energy surplus into levels 3 and 4 of the plant health pyramid, synthesizing heavy fats and oils. This investment creates the lipid shield, a thick, waxy cuticle on the leaf surface that makes the plant invisible to pests and impervious to airborne fungal spores. Watch as these origami pests and spores attempt to land on the shiny wax paper leaf, only to slip and fall off. We verify this state of systemic immunity using a Brix refractometer, a device that measures dissolved solids in plant sap. We look for a fuzzy line in the reading, which indicates high mineral and biological complexity. Plant health is quantified by the physical formation of an impenetrable biological shield built from metabolic surplus. These successfully brewed microbes are not single-use consumables meant to be repurchased annually. Instead, they form the Indigenous Microorganism Bank, or IMOB. This decentralized system allows farmers to save, multiply, and share high-potency mother cultures to prevent regional biological crashes. This sharing network creates a resilient, interconnected biological grid that protects the entire geographic biome. HBNF transforms farming from a cycle of chemical debt into an intergenerational legacy of compounding biological wealth. Apart we shall perish. Together we synthesize.